Hey everybody, welcome back to our Let's Play of Return of the King. I'm Tim.
As always, you're Tim, but I still don't have a name.
You're Spencer. That is your name.
Wait, I thought I was Samwise.
Well, yeah. Anyways, we're going to be starting through the co-op campaign of the game. So we did the tutorial level on the last part.
That was really exciting for everybody.
It was exciting for me and for Gandalf. So we're loading up Helm's Deep here. And I'm going to load this character from the same game.
But another game.
Which is the same game. And as you can see here, you can only go through the path of Aragorn right now. We can just take the path of the king. So we'll have to do that first, then get the path of the wizard, and then the path of the hobbit.
Wait, let me get my notes back out from the first class.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a pop quiz at the end, and don't worry, you already failed. Alright, so we're going to start with the path of the dead. Paths of the dead, sorry.
Okay, we have to stop the video and restart it, Tim, because you just ruined the whole thing.
I did. So I'm going to pick a character. I usually play as Aragorn for these, so I'm going to do Aragorn to start out with. Is that cool with you?
Of course it's fine with me.
Does a little ground punch. You can pick Aragorn, Legolas, or Gimli for this. And you're going to be Legolas?
I will be Gimli because, you know, nobody likes the dwarves.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
They think the women are men because of the beards.
That's true.
That's from the movie, by the way. I don't know if you knew that one. That's one of the many jokes from the movie.
That's not from the book?
I don't remember it from the book.
To win this war, Sauron must believe we will use the ring against him. This will distract his gaze, weaken his borders, and lure his armies into our trap. For this I prepare a path for the return of Gondor's king. Sauron will be certain Aragorn, Isildur's heir, received the Ring of Power. Aragorn also carries before him the only weapon Sauron cannot abide, and the only power before which a dead king and his army might bow. To set this trap, Aragorn and his companions must travel to the Dreamerborg. Deep inside this haunted mountain, they will face terrible trials. They must overcome the wrath of an ancient, cursed realm and summon forth its king. Out of darkness, Aragorn must call an army even Sauron's horde cannot withstand. For in our plans, the living cannot defend Minas Tirith without the fury of those long dead.
The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut.
Malice lies heavy in the air.
Now I'm starting to doubt.
Now you're starting to doubt that it is Orlando Bloom.
A little bit, but we'll see.
Man, this brings me back to playing Resident Evil with you, Tim.
And that is one of the greatest games ever made.
And that the camera is the worst thing ever.
It's fine. It's fine right now because we're just walking. So we're going to go talk to the dead king, get him to fight with us, I guess.
So do you want to just kind of like update everybody about what happens in the movie while we're playing the game?
Yeah.
Alright.
This was one of my favorite parts of the movie, actually.
Really?
When I fought the dead guys.
Right.
It's weird. So this game came out on PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has a PC. Dang it! I was trying to do the combo. It's got like a PC box. I remember looking in the store, and there's a line in there. I guess I'm hurt.
Yeah.
So you get little health packets. They're really annoying because it's easy to pick them up when you don't mean to.
Especially when you're trying to save them for your buddy who is worse than you.
Yeah, but that's life. And you get these cool spears. You pick them up with Z, and you can throw them at enemies to kill them. And we just spawn this rock that's going to start spawning some dudes.
Just like in the movie.
And you can actually pick them up when they're in the ground sometimes and throw them again, which is cool. But like the PC box had a thing. It like had a thing for each character, and the thing for Gimli is like, what do you do against an enemy that weapons cannot hurt? And I'm like, well, in the game, your weapons can hurt them. So that was kind of a dumb thing.
And how old were you, Tim?
I mean, I would have been like
Very bad feeling about
12 or 13 when I read this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm 14 now, so it was last year. So I'm mainly I'm hacking some wood right now with A.
Aren't we all?
We don't really have any combos. Actually, we don't have any combos because we haven't leveled up yet. Once we get to level 2, we'll get the Judgment one. Final Judgment. Good axe throwing there. So Gimli throws little axes, Aragorn and Legolas have bows. And Legolas gets some really cool bow abilities that maybe we'll see later.
Because just like in the movie, all he is a bow.
I don't know, he uses those knives, though, in the game. He didn't use them too much in the movie, but he did occasionally.
You know, I think it's pretty stereotypical of Peter Jackson to, you know, just kind of perpetuate that bow and arrow kind of stereotype for the elves. I think that was very, you know, regressive.
I mean, but I do think he broke new ground in that elves had not been known to skateboard before
Oh, yeah.
the movie. Oh, you want to roll that stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just paint it black.
Blackface? No, Tim.
No, what? No, I was saying paint it black, like the Rolling Stones.
Brown sugar?
And you can stab people when on the ground with R. And it makes a nice clack noise on the GameCube that we're playing this on, so if you hear some good clacking like that...
If you hear some aggressive clacking, that's the right trigger.
Stabbing some dudes.
Stabbing some dudes
I
on the
was
ground.
making a Rolling Stones joke, but for some reason it didn't play.
No, because...
Just like the Rolling Stones. No, they're still they're still tour, right?
Yeah, but they sound really bad.
I mean, they are pretty old, to be fair.
Mick Jagger had another kid like a year ago.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't mean much, though.
He does have moves.
He has the moves.
You know, these guys they're okay to fight. Again, we're using those strong attacks to break those shields.
That's the Y button.
And one of my favorite things about this game is it keeps track of your kills. So you can see right now I've got 22. Spencer's got 18. We're pretty evenly matched right now.
Do you need health?
Yeah, a little bit more than you.
Go for it.
We're doing pretty well. I was about to be like, man, we're doing really well. We are playing on easy though.
Hey, some
Hey,
people didn't watch
you
the first
do
one.
you shoot him.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sometimes I'm missing, and there we go.
All right,
there be
you
more?
gotta pull these things. It's a lot of fun.
There we go. And the worst thing about this game, in my opinion, is when you have action moments like that, like drawing down a bridge, it doesn't do it smooth. So you do the action, then you wait. Then you do the action again. then you
Yeah,
wait.
it's like
Then you do the action again, then you wait. So you have to it takes forever.
I kind of wish you could just hold it down.
Yeah.
Also, there's some nice slowdown with the smoke effect.
Or tap. Just tap.
Yeah, just like
That'd
tap
be
it really
nice.
fast. Just hacking this wood.
I really don't know where I am.
You know, Return of the King, when I saw it, was the first movie that I had seen after reading the book.
Oh, you read Return of the King first?
Yeah, because I watched Fellowship before I read the books, any of the books. But in the interim, I had read the book, so by the time Return of the King rolled around, I'd read the book. And I remember that was the first time I was like, but that's not in the book, and where's that scene from the book in the movie?
Did you say that in the theater, or just...
I saw it at home because I didn't see any of these in the theater. I guess I have a little bit more need for the health. But it's like, I don't know. I've gotten to the point now where I'm kind of like, it's cool that there are changes from the book, especially with Lord of the Rings, because those are really difficult really difficult books to adapt into movies. And I think they did a great job making great movies. They're not the most accurate or faithful adaptations. Maybe they could have been. I think you need that help more than me. But these are still just really good movies. I love those movies a lot.
Yeah.
And which is part of the reason I want to do this game, so you can just gush about the movie a bunch. Like this part, I think really Peter Jackson broke new ground with the rocks falling set piece.
Right.
But also, this was, the age where you get, everything would have a licensed movie game. And you don't have that as much these days.
Well, that's because the games were usually not very good.
Exactly. I mean, I think it's a good thing. That, it's kind of becoming, you'll get a phone game. Or you might get, something like...
Mad Max was good.
Yeah, the Mad Max game. Or even, the Arkham games none of them, released with the movies. But they kind of came around the same time as the Dark Knight trilogy. So there was almost that synergy of like, here's a really good licensed game based on Batman. Here's good
Yeah, like
movies
here's
based on
something to,
Batman.
to keep you excited about Batman.
Yeah. But like this, I think, was one of the good licensed games because it's fun.
Right. And this is the kind of thing where you're like, well, this is a really good licensed game. Why weren't more like this?
I think the big thing is that developing a game based on movies is really hard. Like, you're trying to...
It's hard to not just, like, paint by the numbers, kind of.
Yeah, it's like you have a very strict deadline most of the time. Like, it has to be out by the time it's in theaters.
Yeah.
You can't delay it, usually. We're supposed to climb this ladder now. You can't really delay it, and, you might not have a lot of, like, very supportive, like, consulting with the film studio.
Mm-hmm.
So it can just be really difficult. So I know it was a hard thing for game developers to make games based off movies, which is why I try to give some people a pass. Maybe they didn't come up with the best games, but it's a tough thing. Making games is hard. Playing them, though, when they're on easy, is not quite as hard. Oh, gosh!
Oh, he took down all of my health.
Oh my gosh, did he kill you? Are you
No,
stuck in
I'm
there?
stuck in... Okay, I was stuck in the rock.
Glitched. See what I tell you, making games is hard.
There we go.
Alright, and you got the health that time, which is good.
But you got the kill. Dang it.
Nah. Oh, are we coming to the end of the level?
Well, remember we go on the bridge, and then we come back
Yes.
through the rocks. The raining rocks.
Oh, well, that's the next level, though.
Is that?
Yeah.
Do we fight the king in this one?
No, the king's the beginning of the next level.
Oh, because isn't it called, like, the Dead King or something?
King of the Dead.
King of the Dead. I was close.
Get that Gimli, that lower body strength.
Well, dwarves, they're sprinters.
And they're very stout.
Very stout. Got that LS.
LS?
Lower body strength.
Oh.
You can't do LBS because that's pounds. Which they also have, but they're sensitive about.
That's true. Here's a way to open it.
Here's a perfect example of the action button. There we go, got it done.
Oh wait, we're both high enough level we can do the final judgment thing.
Oh, can we? Oh.
Let's see if I can do it on this guy.
He's got a
Oh,
shield.
he's got a shield. I broke it though.
No, because Legolas was hitting him.
Do we actually have it unlocked? Because it should unlock as you level up.
I got it.
Oh, did you?
Oh, I was doing it.
Oh, okay.
But then you killed him.
Sorry.
Kill Stealer. Gimli's is so long.
No, I've got it.
You've got it.
I'm just not doing it right. There we go. I think it has to be
You
faster.
kind of have to do them all at the same time. But
Yeah.
It doesn't, it doesn't time up with the button presses.
So we're getting down to the end of the level. I actually really like this part.
It's a place of great evil. God, Gimli, you're so slow.
So yeah, Viggo Mortensen didn't do this game, so the voice actor they got is not great at... You can't really imitate him when he's talking in a soft tone, so you'll notice all his lines are shouted.
Sometimes screamed.
Yeah, and he does actually do a pretty passable Viggo when he's shouting like that.
Oh, you and Viggo on first name basis?
Oh yeah, me and Viggo are getting lunch later. Viggo Mortensen was not the first choice to play Aragorn
Yes,
in Lord
I
of the
do.
Rings. If for anyone of those at home that don't know that, it's true. Stanley Townsend. Stanley Tucci was the first choice. No, Stanley Townsend I think was the first choice. I feel bad because I feel like every time I look at some sort of Stanley Townsend casting news, it's like they picked somebody else because he wasn't right for the role.
It's like, we made it through 11 weeks of filming, but he just wasn't right.
Yeah, so I feel kind of bad for him. What are you gonna do? Maybe he'll probably end up in an HBO or Netflix series and have a late career renaissance. I'm there we go. I did it. I didn't do it.
I know. I can't do it against these guys. Oh yeah.
Oh, you did it. Got him. Good job.
Oh, I missed him. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I just didn't see that it was happening.
We're getting some good ring wraith theme here. Not musically accurate, but you know. What are you gonna do? I like Legolas is helping me out. He just want to hang out with Gimli.
Well, here's the deal. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't he be hanging out with Gimli because they're trying to like beat each other's score?
I think he just.
So
That's
he's
a good question,
trying to steal
actually.
Gimli's kills.
Yeah, maybe he's more like, I just don't want to be around that guy.
Aren't you a man?
Yeah, that's why I understand the other thing. It's like, Legolas doesn't.
And transition.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
For as king, he will need to stand against Sauron's malice and unite all who fear Mordor. Aragorn and his companions must first break the will of the king of the dead. For Isildur cursed him. Now his heir must master his malice. Without this victory, our cause shall be forever lost.
All right, we beat the
Yeah,
first level. High
that's pretty good.
five. That was the bag of your hand, but okay. So yeah, we're back at this load screen. We're getting some more XP to level ourselves up.
2? Yeah, 2
And
excellent
no
kills.
perfects.
I don't think I got a perfect either.
I ended up with a fair rating.
Well, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Not good though. There you go, leveling up. And you get your rating, as probably obvious, based on how you did on the level.
1.
Excellent. No perfects.
Dang it.
That's fair.
I got 1,000 extra XP though.
Yeah, that's good. And so we use our XP together to buy upgrades. And we can buy individual upgrades or group ones for the entire fellowship. So we've got 17,260. So I'm wondering if, like,
Now would be a pretty good time to get Orcbane.
yeah.
I know we've got one more level of Ghost, but
Yeah, so Orcbane's a nice move because you instantly kill a guy, but
and you
pairing,
get perfect mode.
you get perfect mode from it, and that gives you a ton of XP. So I guess we'll go ahead and get that. So I think if I buy my thing, then you should be able to buy your one thing at level 2. Do you
Yeah, I
want to go
think
with that? So Ranger Fury will let me hold down Y and attack guys with it.
lightning damage.
Yeah, so let's move on. And I can buy things individually for my guy, but honestly it makes way more sense to do it for the Fellowship. A little spin move that Gimli's doing there. Look at that. And so he does basically the same thing I do.
It looks
but
like he's
with an
going to
axe.
overbalance on that move.
Wait, do it again? I love the little animations you get to watch in here. Alright. Yeah, so why don't you get Dwarven Fury?
Wait, I can get Orc here for myself.
Don't do that, please.
Fine.
This is for all of us.
For everyone.
For the record.
Just like Frodo's sacrifice.
Yeah.
We are Frodo.
Well, I am Frodo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally. Alright, we'll put players beep. I don't know what that was. So we beat the first level. So the next level will be King of the Dead. We'll tackle that in the next part. And what's kind of neat is that throughout the game you unlock these little videos. There's one here for game concept art. I think we'll do separate videos, just uploading those
Yeah.
as a fun little bonus.
Just to
for
grace
everyone.
the YouTubes with those amazing
videos.
videos.
But yeah, we're done for this part. You have any final words of wisdom for those watching at home?
Okay, so they call it sponge cake, right?
Yeah.
But there's no sponge and a lot more cake, right?
And that's going to do it for us today, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Thank you.